Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, December 16th, 2015, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, Santa Claus comes early. We had a day today like all days. I just live for days like today. We don't get too many of them like this, but we make tons of money when this happens. And what has happened today is we've had basically 3 days of a row with the Dow gaining, and the last two with it just screaming. And the Dow gained 224 points today. You probably know the Fed raised interest rates today. Some of you that aren't too familiar with markets may wonder, well, why did the Dow go up 224 points when the Fed raises the interest rates? But here's the thing. They've been talking about this and talking about this. The Fed hasn't raised interest rates in 10 years. And they did it today. And we've all known it was going to happen, and we all knew they were going to do it today. So it's basically, it's news that's been already factored into the market. And once they get that news out of the way, hey, the market's going to scream. The thing is, we don't have to worry about them raising it again for quite a good long time. I think this one very, very volatile bar in here in the middle of the trading day was when the Fed made that announcement, and some people were actually selling on it as a result of that. That was a very stupid thing to do. I'm not clairvoyant at all. I just know the way markets work, and I knew that stocks were going to go up today as a result of that announcement. Anyway, we had a great day. We ended up closing out almost $13,000 in our closeout trades that we had coming in, and that was a big improvement over what we had yesterday. But what was really amazing, you see this thing, it just screamed right at the beginning, and then it pulled back. Looked like it was going to, it got negative, and again, it seemed that it was having trouble with our red line and everything else. And then after that announcement, it just screamed. And we are carrying close to $30,000 in open trade going into tomorrow. And we have a ton of positions. I'm sorry, I should have counted them. But we have a ton of positions. Probably 25 or so. And almost everything looks good. I mean, it's just fabulous. So, close out 12,000, 13,000, and carrying positive 27,000 officially. So, what is it? 40,000? Yeah. $40,000 day. Absolutely fantastic. I have too many good stocks to even show you, but I will show you some. This first one here, this is Radius Health, and this is one of the best ones we closed out. We had bought this yesterday right out of the gate. It kept going. We had very nice profits in Radius Health. It did gap up this morning, and we got out of this very nicely. We took over $4,000 out of Radius Health. Didn't do too much after we got out, so I think we got out at a good time. I'll show you another one here. BITA. We took a bite out of BITA today. We bought this yesterday. Nice pullback here to let us into this. It kind of wavered around. We really weren't holding anything at all in profits on the close. But look at this thing. It just screamed at the beginning, and we got out of BITA, and we took $3,600, pretty close to $4,000 out of BITA on this exit, and it settled back a little. Then we got re-entered on it, and we got another $1,000 on this, and we're holding BITA. So this was really good. You know, we're getting close to $4,000 on the combined by the trades there. Yeah, that was just super. Now I want to show you one. This is no, I already showed you Radius Health. I want to show you Solar City. This is kind of interesting. Look at this gap in Solar City. This thing is getting pretty close to 40% up for the day on the close, and we buy gaps. Now, I'll tell you, there's not many people that are going to have the guts to buy this gap. But hey, I trade a mechanical system. I just go in there. I don't think about it. That's the way you should trade. That's how you make money. And we got into this, and it looks at, you look at this chart, you're thinking where they're close. It doesn't look like we have any money in there. We have over $5,000 in open trade in Solar City right now. Now, had we been clairvoyant and bought this Solar City yesterday, I mean, this would have been the biggest trade of the year. So, no question about it. But unfortunately, we were not long coming into this huge gap. But we still have over $5,000 in Solar City. So that looks real good. This is obviously a solar stock. And I'm going to show you the solar stock that we did buy yesterday. Yes, this is SunEdison, and we bought this yesterday. And it did close with a small profit, but then we're holding it long with this huge gap that the solar sector made this morning. And we're still in SunEdison, and we are holding over $13,000 in open trade. So obviously, that is accounting for nearly half of the over $27,000 that we're holding in open trade equity. Anyway, what a day. What a day. That's all I can say. We'll hope we get some follow through tomorrow. I'm not even going to call the Dow because I'm afraid to. I don't want to jinx it. I'm just not going to call it. Anyway, we should have a good day tomorrow. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll be back here online on Thursday.